But then they go, I think they went to a break, and then they came back and did an in-ring promo with the Bullet Club Gold. And this again, same thing that happened last time. Jay White did a long promo, wandering around the ring, talking about Twinkle Toes, talking about all their various issues, while he was in the back of everybody, wandering around talking to the people in the arena, while the floor camera in the ring, the handheld, was on Tony Schiavone, who was supposed to be doing the interview, and the Gun Boys and Juice, and the Gun Boys are doing distracting shit to take away from the stuff that Jay White is saying when Jay White's not that interesting saying it to begin with. And at one point, one of the Guns was trying to stick Tony's finger up his own nose. And this went on. And I know somebody's going to point and say, well, the Midnight Express, Bobby and Dennis, or Bobby and Stan, when you were cutting the promos at the TBS studios with Tony, they were smiling or looking at the fans in the front row or rubbing their title belts or whatever. Well, they weren't trying to stick the announcer's finger up his fucking nose while I was talking, because that would have been distracting. And I was talking about shit that would get them over. So they didn't do that. And Tony was making funny faces, like he was suffering these children and he was grossed out by the idea of his finger going in his nose or whatever the fuck. I don't know. He's working along with them. They're all childish. Juice jumps in and you instantly want to listen to him. He's got the voice and he's got the face and the way he says things. You instantly wanted to listen to him, and he was very brief and then jumped back out of it. And then whether it's Jay White or whether it's the Gun, but the Guns are okay, and I like their work, and they've got tons of pep and enthusiasm. But this was, Jay White keeps trying to do the long promos, and he shouldn't. And it just, it didn't go anywhere particularly. And then suddenly, when we thought that was the end of it, out come the opponents, because now they're going to have another match with the 3 Bullet Club Gold members we didn't see wrestle against 3 guys that we hope we never fucking see again. And regret that we were witness to the first time. Your thoughts on the promo, anything before I go to the match?
It went long, and I thought maybe Jay White got lost, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's just his style of wandering around the ring while he does the promo. Couldn't wait for Juice to talk. And like I said earlier, it looked like he couldn't wait either. He was trying to get that mic before they were ready to give it to him. They should have just given it to him. Because you know what the other thing is? The way he talks, the way he acts, he hasn't done too much of anything yet. Jay White, I've heard too much of now.
Yeah.
Juice Robinson, it's a little bit and he's out.
We've seen Jay wrestle enough now. We've seen or heard Jay talk enough now. We haven't seen Juice wrestle enough, and we haven't heard Juice talk enough. And I think he ought to be the fucking, he shouldn't be the leader because he's Bluto Blutarski. He's a fucking weird fucking second banana guy, but he needs more focus on him because he's going to steal the fucking show when they do.